Okay.
Uzofumana i-reaction. Khona isangoma ekhaya sathi ukuze ube safe nabantu bangene bavume.
Yebo.
Then bathi beba clever babe sebevumile.
Okay.
So banithi nivukelwa zezinye izinto nibe senivumile. Sanibona amaKristu. Ngicela sishayele umfundisi uNxumalo kanye nomama izandla. Such an honor to father a man like this. Yena noma guy instead of Makai no koskazi wako instead of Makai no koskazi wako instead of Makai.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Makai petty banda a middle back.
Amen.
So Sharapan's. We are the same breed.
Amen.
This is around the Gazlinye. But bavuma balide.
Amen.
But ngicela ukukhuluma nje iqiniso mamngumalo damgxotha uNxumalo. Damgxotha uNxumalo futhi damgxotha kaningi. Babromkhana ngaze uyakhumbula nimgxothi uNxumalo. Okokuqala ngaqala namrejecta uNxumalo wa-insista wafika ndamgxotha uNxumalo. Waphinda wabuya ngaphinda ngamgxotha ekunye nobani. Khona indoda endayigxotha successfully uButhelezi. Ngamgxotha uButhelezi ngamyela endlini. Ndathi uButhelezi ningazi sendibone ecaweni yasekhaya. Ndawo senishumayele ngawe imini yonke. Isizathu sokuba ndibagxothe ndathi ngababoni bengilandela ndandingaziboni ndibalida. I did not qualify to lead this man. So ndiba rejecta because ndibabuza how come indoda because indoda sozuyithethe uboyeke into yasedana uboyeke into yasedana just leave this.
Okay. Yeah, goes. My God. Hallelujah. Jesus. Yeah.
Because I'm saying to us ngabantu sirayisi namakhosikazi sinemoto. But God planted us to pray. He just said men ought to pray. Konke amadoda onke sithatha amadoda simove from church to church, from church to church. Asidli from Friday, Saturday siyodla Sunday morning. So uma size kwakho asidingi grocery yakho.
Amen.
Sunday morning siyazenzela itiya sibuyele emakhaya.
Amen.
Now silele futhi asinidi nebedi sizilalele esontweni. Siza esontweni silale sihlale esontweni. Saturday sishaya ama open airs. So for some reason ndiphuphe kanti ngilele xa ngoxumano. So njengoba ndiphupha nje kanti ndiyakhuluma. So ndiphuphe ndikhulume andivusa uxumano athi zingaphi lezi nja ezidlayo. Ndithi mna iyi-1. But it's taking too long. Isizathu yamaniphela ubona checka mna khala ngekeyboard isamba yamiyehla. And now i-challenge yalenja abantu abahambena for too long abasiva for the first time lesi story. Ngoba i-challenge yalenja i-pace yami njengoba ndibaleka ngiyishiya ayikhulisa speed yona ikhulisa height, yawugqiba ikhulisa length, iyanreach. So angigijimi nenja ekufuneka inyuse pace. Now, and then for some reason there was a ladder, invisible ladder. The finish was, I get then Katlan Balega space in I let the dog bark. Can be a cooler inja. I'm cooler this young person. Inja be a cooler the height. No matter how far I am with days. Ya Kibela Ugundi the launch and that day what you want to get a pin the good. Get a pin the good. And the Pope Ellen John that day, that disclosure by the way, I have a vision.
Hallelujah.
And then I think we were about 50s or something. So imagine telling this man my vision, like, okay, what's that? Let me tell you. At Donaldton, after sixoxelene le vision, and sayikhumbulile cawe kodwa ayiyo le cawe besilele kuyo lesiyothandaza kuyo this day.
Amen.
So I'm preaching. Smile nje ungena umuntu straight omdala ophethe induku. Angene uhamba wrong lo muntu, uhamba wrong futhi. And remember wrong, figure late and draw your attention. Afika hlale somewhere. Kushunyala gqibe hand over microphone. Ndisawuhlala phansi aphakame lapha. Apagame angame nasepulpiti athathe la ntonga yakhe andikhombe ngayo.
Yeah.
Athi ke mfowami sizokulalela noma sohamba nge-wheelchair. Uthi sizokulalela noma sohamba nge-wheelchair. Ukhomba ngenduku. Sizokulalela noma that week that money accident 4 ways. One landing helicopters, one landing because I couldn't say it at home. Inkosi yandibiza. I couldn't say it to anyone that inkosi yandibiza because look ubizo I don't know lokho ungalo part time got to pack. Okay, so ndahlala nalento na decide ukala ukuthi Cape Town. I took a drive. Okay, Cape Town it takes a day or two. I took 7 days to go to Cape Town. Lala because I couldn't go and tell my father at Cape Town but there are problems with it. Abantwana bazodlala umzuzu abantwana unjani yonke into zabuza uthini. But I drove. Can't figure before I got to his house. I bet was a school. I bet school that I compare what when someone found up the hedge. Kofuneka ngizolanda. So my dad had to come and pick me up. Also, I bet to Dr. Bam. The Dr. Bam ngicela uthathe imoto wena uthathe mina. Ubaba uthathe imoto angithathe lo mncane. Okay, ndiphume ndingayithongo lento bengizele. Ndibuye. Finish man. I can't say this to this man. Buye ndizohlala eGauteng. Ndiya right must ndiyasebenza umuntu sorted. Ndafumana call one time. The driver up they are towards a new road. You know the new road? The driver up towards a new road. Because now you can also Mall of Africa. So in the Gabiko Yonga and the peace, so they are new. The funny call it, you are under arrest, Mr. Bede. Like I'm in my car. We know where you are, we know what you're wearing, we know the car you're driving, but you're under arrest, but don't even worry. So Glenda kwa quicksand for 5. Then Zayn was over a Cape Town. 5 o'clock there was a bell in my house. 5 o'clock that time as a VIP criminal now from a back seat. My life took a standstill for 2 years. Trying to deal with the case I didn't know where it coming from. At the end of the case, imagine the people advising must stand us for 7 days. Masir was torn at a bed. Masir woman 20. I'm fighting the battle like oh no. Okay, this day they decided to visit some church and then told me I'm a jazz Victor to visit Victor Conquerors through Christ Ministries. I visited that I would try to so to cleanse like everybody else because I just like umfundisi so told me I'm every band. I wrote a book. But disappointed because he is not the father of the house, he's a guest. The father is not there. I wrote this book and preached from it. He introduction he preached about it. Whatever God has called you to do, you will do it. Put the direction, them size. Okay. Aphinda jike ndishifte ndiyohlala ngapha kwabanye osisi aphinda buya ndisabonana xa ugqiba. The man preached and I felt like I should take off my shoes. At the end of his preaching Before he says anything, the parliament is a passage. There's a decide the passage. Am I going to this guy or am I going to leave this guy? Can't figure passage, and I had to face him. The man lifted his hand and I was on the floor. Daddy, don't worry, your battles are over today. When's a mistake? Enough money phone call as a court that day. My case was dismissed the following day. Hallelujah. On a Sunday, my case was dismissed on a Monday. You've been fighting a battle you don't know for 2 years. You know, and when people say push the wall or when you push the stone, look at me, all of you, hear me. What are you pushing this thing? This thing is not moving. I want you to hear me because even at your theater, long to say you want to talk, but the person you want to talk to wants to hear me. So there's this big rock you're trying to move. Once again, when you're trying to move this rock, when you complete day 1, only move. Because your business is on moving the stone. After you finish your assignment, go to the book, find a little move, please check your muscles. I'm different than when I started. Now, after 2 years of fighting the battle, my faith was at another level. My prayer life was at another level. Now I was so untouchable that people would say one thing to me and I give you 10 things, and I was just talking like talking machine. And then when I told people that, okay, man, you're carrying, and then the man that ordained and released me, he found me with few and then people heard me quickly. Lizalwa ibandla ndindoda eyaziba akho nenye impi eyawuzinqa. Ezo zandla zenu zinomona phakathi. Izandla zisihloko. Ngomnye wabefundisi enkomba enoba siyi-15 abashumayela beyazi ba nokusatha nongakhupha eyona nja uyithembileyo umnqwalo wathi ngeke isandenzane. It's too late. My sons are here. Amen. Some of the sons who left me, they're here. Umnqwalo was very attractive. Ubize nobhuti bakhaba bemkayo molweni madoda noba wemkana kusekhona molweni nonke. Abanye bahle bakhona ubani izisenhle ntwana sikuzangcinile bafana bam. Amen. But which means when they left me, they didn't hate me. Because if they hated me, they wouldn't come and listen to me. So call me dad when you see me. I'm still your father. I don't care about who I'm your father. Uyabuya noba sozawuthatha uthi hey ufuna utata likhona ixesha likatata abantu bayageza umuntu ageza ahambe ufika ixesha besitake uyazi oyena mntu mandikhupha. I am anointed like that. Uzawubuya manje noba umkile uzawustaka. Hallelujah. Molweni madoda. Amen. Bawafisi ya. One of the men I honor in my life, Apostolic and Nkosikazi wakho ngicela nibe nginyawo. First John chapter 1. First John chapter 1. First John chapter 1. I will save no fault. I don't tell you. Let's volume microphones in. Not any other. Hallelujah. Oh, yeah. Desire. You're right, man. You're right, man. It's okay. Don't worry now. I'm good now. Your name I pray, to your name. andidlule kuntombam xa ndifuna ingoma khawutsho ntombam. When a song comes from your career, go talk about maybe attitude. I'm saying attitude about myself. Yes, yeah. Hallelujah. I will say no oh, the Spirit without measure, for you are my heart, for you are my heart desire. Without measure, the Spirit without measure, unto your name, unto your name, I'll breathe my sacrifice. Whenever we start up a year, whenever we start up a year, moving from the 31st December to the 1st of January, I always pray before that.
Amen.
And the reason for my prayer, don't worry too much. The reason for my prayer is that Lord, I'd like you to guide me on what to say to your children for the coming year.
Amen.
I remember when New Living started, the number one challenge at Tembisa was death.
Hey.
Can't figure it was death like every week. Yeah, there was death problems. Yes, because I started in your area. But isikalo sokufa yayingekufa in general, bakufa majority amadoda.
Yeah.
So the first thing can't figure when there was this ganga and I find men cooking pap. And I go to this man, they said that's sabathemba bafazi ngoba siyafa. We don't know whether ukufa sikudla emakhaya or sihlangana, but amadoda they stop now eating dinner at home. I can have tea, but ukudla okustrong ngeke ndikudle. First declaration I did just after the 20th of October 2008 was to say no one will die.
Amen.
When I said no one will die, I didn't have an enemy every hoping. I had an enemy coming from the house of God. When everybody said uwathatha amandla okuthi ufike ufiwa sikhona, umbani yena afike athi ngeke kwafiwa, waphela unyaka ungangcwatywanga nditsho nenja.
Yes.
And I insisted on this to say, whatever comes out of my mouth, I will see it because I believe the one who sent me. Because then why me? Whereas abanye sebehambile, why me? And the only thing I knew, because I'm not very good in English, I had to ask somebody who speaks better English than me to say, what is uncomfortable is those of tent. Is those of tent, they are very uncomfortable, and because I face the bone and break it. Now we're going somewhere. Now every year, now after 1.5 years, that abandona benu go 3 babe sizindli bonke. Ngoba ukufa kuzawungena nalo uzabaphandle go 3. Some parents endikhonzana nayo yaswelekelwa ngumntana ngo 3. Yabuya iparent yathi umntana moswelekile. And I was concerned. Uyayazi loo nto John ulela ugogo. Umntana wakhe. Xa kulimala owakhe umntana, that was the entry. And I had to save her heart and said, the war is on.
Yeah.
Once the war is on, people, because I can't move. Tell us some information. Go on into it. There is no leader of a kingdom. There is no leader of a kingdom. There is no leader of a kingdom who wants his kingdom reduced. Hallelujah. Okay. There is no leader of a kingdom. There's no leader of a kingdom that wants his kingdom to be reduced. Every leader of a king, if you're gonna be a king successfully, uyabukhulisa ubukhosi bakho. Okay. Now coming safely. Listen, God being God, zakafune umbuso wakhe uphelele emazulwini. Wenza into ekuthiwa yi-colonization. Wathatha nomhlaba wawubusa esemazulwini. But i-colonization yenzeka kanjena, wena nkosi awuyi kwi-colony, uhlala kwi-kingdom. But i-colony iphile imithetho yakho wena ungekho kuyo. Uthumela abantu bayophatha. Now, when Jesus came, he came to prepare the colony for the commissioner engumoya oyingcwele izohlala isinike imithetho yezulu. Siphi ngizawukhuluma ke namhlanje. Siphi sifundiswa imithetho yaphi. I-colonization does not want you to move to the kingdom. You stay in the colony, but you are ruled by the kingdom. Let me come back to South Africa. When we were ruled by England, the king and the queen never came and stayed here. But sasithetha i-English namasudi yimikhuba yaphi. Niphile impilo yase-England kodwa niphi. Nize nifunde ne-language yase-England kodwa niphi. Ndingabi ibhayibhile lithi nibuhle ubumnandi bezulu. Olabrokanda yabahasa. You know what I'm saying? That's why we know of the pound. That's why we know of the pound, the currencies that we know. Because we were once ruled. Oh, keep left, pass right. I saw those in South Africa. It was a suit in the English, and ties. That's a colonizational behavior. Now, if you are colonized by the kingdom, you depend upon that kingdom. And that kingdom takes care of you and teaches you the language. Why must it teach you the language? For control. If you don't hear my language. They had to take her to school, not finish A, B, C, D, E, F for that bus control. He got to see what the language. You are in the world, but you are not. Am I making sense to you? Am I making sense to you? You must just understand that when you are controlled some way, the laws of the colony don't have authority over you. You need the laws of the kingdom. Okay. Can I bring you closer to something called ambassador? Embassy is similar, but it's not quite the same. Because embassy gives you a land in the land. If Apabakuman, this is now Zimbabwe, this land, this is Zimbabwe. Uramaphosa umthetho wakhe kuphela ngaba kweyadi. Amapolisa wakhe azawuma ngaba kweyadi acele siphume. Ngoba awanazongena apha asibambele phi? Ngoba kuseZimbabwe kule yadi. Though iyadi ise South Africa. Mamelani people, I think I shared this thing kule bandla. I was here last year when I was sharing a song this one says Lubanzi lujulile luyaze uthando lukababa lunje lubanzi. I remember this song. I was sitting in the boat. I was sitting in the boat going to Mozambique. I was sitting in the boat. It decided to boom and you figure about the tail in your boat. So I'm sitting there with tail. Can't jog left, you can't see. Can't jog right, you can't see. Can't kumula ubunzulu bane boat endikuyo. How do you tell me lento iya swimmer kodwa inde ngaphansi? Which means kujolile phansi. Kukude kude emaceleni kude emva kude phambili ndifikelwe into ethi so uba ndingazijula apha ndawukwaziwa ngencwadi akho umuntu unothisi mbonile uwephi samfumana awubona encwadini into yoba uBede akaphumanga haya nindiva incwadi ezawureport otherwise akho umuntu unotitrace now ke ngoku if you take low behavior yolwandle ube sowuthi uthando lukababa lunjalo then isitha sinditholaphi xa ndinongena othandweni ndingasiboni noba bendiqale phi ukona bendigqibele nini ulungisa ndiyawuyeka nini le madoda sifihliwe kule nto ngoba nesitha esinekasiyondilanda sebasile siyakwazi uswiba ndim singafela endleleni singandifumani ngoba inzulu le nto ndikuyo lubanzi lumzuli. Catch me?
Oh my God.
Let's swim.
All right.
Learn how to swim.
Jesus.
If you wanna catch me. My brother once made an example. My late brother said, if you have somebody who hates you so much and wanna stop your life, don't worry. Because the life of a believer is the life of a balloon. Because what do you mean by a balloon? You cannot keep a balloon underwater. Because if you want to keep the balloon underwater, you need to stand there as well. While you're delaying the balloon, you are so delayed. And the balloon ilinde isandla. Ibe seyakhuphuka ibe ngangawe. Ebantu ngathi umakhelwane ngeyibonga uhlale eduze nawe. Because sometimes some things we share we do not even know. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Some things we share we don't even know. Can you skip a square before I go to the book? Can you skip a square? I said, I didn't leave God, but I left church. Okay. What a stupid t-shirt. Then I said in response, by the way, the church is his house. So how do you keep him and then you kick out his house? So where are you going to find him? You've got a houseless God. So street kids. You will never be a street kid in the house of God. So if you're a street kid by choice, you've got a father outside. Hallelujah. How about you trying to be cute and they're trying to be correct? First John 15. Now every year I give a declaration. And every after declaration, I go back to God and say, empower us. Empower us practically. The practical empowerment of what He said. Then He gave me a word to say, this year is the year of life. Isaiah chapter 6. Read, cut up Isaiah. Started by saying, this is arise and shine for the great. And then I declared that this is the year of light. Then I went to my father to say, share us the light, because there are lights. Amen. Oh, there are lights. Amen. There are so many lights that some lights they stop you from moving. Yeah. And some lights they give you the go ahead. And some light people they are lights. Hallelujah. Can I speak about light? I don't mind the light. I don't mind the light. I don't mind the sound. I mind the picture. Because they may sound the same. They may give the same light. And the picture is not the same. What did that dog on the trolley accident? The ambulance, ya sound and police, ya party light now, your S needs kind of blue icon. Ya booze the ambulance. Anything wrong with you? Any injuries? Get yourself man's injured, ya the ambulance down. Okay. Yeah, the ambulance, kind of police in London. That's where my life changed. Because they sounded the same. Okay. And the light was the same. And then the picture was different. Like I know vice statements and saying you've got the right to remain silent. Because it was the end of my life. Whatever you say may be used against you in the next 3 months if you are married. They missed that. Because as one goes out and time back, why are you getting reserved? The more I'm chatter now, you're getting more reserved. I'm limiting my cases. Because the more I talk, I find myself in court. So if I talk less, nothing will be used against you in the next 3 months. Because also, which will remember last 3 months, and now I'm trying to tell you, do you remember what you said? I lied. And you didn't even lie, you forgot. Read the full this one.
Isaiah chapter 60.
Yes.
Verse 1.
Verse 1, yeah.
Arise, shine, for your light has come,
Yeah.
and the glory of the Lord rises upon you.
Yeah.
See, darkness covers the earth, and thick darkness is over the peoples. But the Lord rises upon you, and his glory appears
Which
over
version
you.
is that?
NIV.
Okay. Go back.
I changed.
No, don't change. I was just checking. I was protecting myself against you. Yeah.
Verse 3.
Yeah.
Nations will come to your light,
Yeah.
and kings to the brightness of your dawn.
We are number 1. Case into that. Verse 1. Read.
Arise,
Yeah.
shine,
Yes.
for your light has come.
This from this. Sit down. When then I knew I'm going to be talking about the light this year. But the first statement of this verse says, the first statement of this verse says, arise because of what? Okay, must bring the class in order. Arise because of what? The light has come. Yeah. Isaiah is the prophet himself. But you want to be practical about what the verse says. Isaiah 60 says, the first statement is I see verse 1 to arise. The next one, and shine. The reason for that is that the light has come. That got me to say we're going to sound like a theoretical preacher who doesn't have substance to what he says. Well, you're going to tell people to arise and shine, and then Bible will say, how do we do then that? So you bring a lot of theory which is not practical. Then I went to pray to say, okay Lord, I've declared the year. It is the year of the light. But how are we going to rise? How are we going to shine? Because now the light has what? Has come. Okay, let's go back. Silent. When you get into a room, this is the picture I was given. You're walking to your yard. You're walking into your yard. That's the picture I'm given. It's your yard. You get a yard in Lako, you know where your house is. Because you know where the door is. But you can't see none of your furniture. Okay, let me go back. Each area to need their street lights. AK18 who need their street lights. The door you've entered, there are lights outside. But on the inside, you can't sit down. You know your house. I know what you know, but can you see what you know? You can't. You need what? Once you press the light, you can see your furniture. Amen. And now once you see your furniture, you can access.
Amen.
Yeah. Amen.
Because I know my house, I know my yard, I know my room, I know my door, cannot access our board. Cannot access the switch stove. Now, whereby we're trying to preach, but we've got to be practical about how do we then cook. We know there's meal in the fridge, there's water in the tap, there's fire in the stove, but how to mix it? You need the light first. You don't call before you cook anything. I can't. For so that now the Lord tell me that it will shine. See your quasi easy don't ever feel. See Mamalani people song. I know myself as a very powerful person. The attitude you understand, but it's my attitude. I always think I'm better. If you think I'm not, then go now. I always think I'm better. I'm gonna pine clean 10 for the top. No, they're right. No? Yeah. And then the Lord said to me, you remained under blessed financially because of what you thought you knew. The knowledge you had, you didn't use it right. Okay. Let me bring this back to balance. There's only one thing that God has allowed. Only one thing that God has allowed to be measured to Him. One thing. Money. Ayikho into onikezwe amandla right to measure God than money. Yes. Ungayithenga indlu ngemali ungamdingi uThixo. Ungayithenga imoto ngemali ungamdingi uThixo. Ungaya esibhedlela nge-medical aid uphila uthole i-medication right ungamdingi uThixo. Yeah. Kunabantu abangenandawo yohlala without God's intervention. Kunabantu abangenamoto without God's intervention. But little Bible in the Proverbs says money is answer. And yet we know that God is what? Then this is called a discord in music, whereby you take a notation and a balance, rebalances. You come up with it with music. Come up with a quartet. It's a discordant sound. It sounds right, but it's not a chord. A chord would do me so do. Once it would do me, see do, it becomes a discordant chord. It sounds mad. Come by jazz singers, they discord players. So once the chord yako ego hambe kwako rutiko makes sense. Okay. This is why it's always to nabantu abafundileyo nabantu abadala abantu abuzwa utheni ndingayifuni piano ndidikwa jazz. Yeah, abantu bepiano badlala jazz. Ngakhetha abatende because they give it a full chord. Mamela. Yeah, understandable because they give the full chord. Mamela. What I did, which I was not supposed to do, was to then be part of the competition and come into God's defense against money. Because God said, you cannot defend me. Because now, when you fight money in my defense, you are depriving yourself and you are depriving the church that must touch money and worship me. Because in power and in money, no Satan. And then I went to the picture. He said, I'm come this week. What you said better?